Will you marry me?
Yes, 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 yes.
The night of our wedding?
Yeah, that's what the nurse said. There was an accident. I mean, it was on the Warringah Freeway. It was pouring rain. The parents were killed and the baby was left at the hospital. You didn't pass the accident, did you, on the way from the wedding to the reception?
No, because that happened later in the night. We were already at the club by then. What are you going to do?
Well, my parents were killed in a car accident, so I figured Ron should go the same way.
This first letter, what did it say?
Oh, no, something like, I know what you've done.
Sorry, you know something about this?
30 years ago, I was involved in a car accident.
Can you give me a date?
It was my wedding night.
Can you remember the things we used to do? I'll draw your picture, send a message to the moon. Here I am, there you are, out of the blue. This is the place that we belong to. This is our place in the sun.
The accident wasn't my fault. I'd forgotten the plane tickets. Oh, we were going on a honeymoon straight after the party.
So you left the reception? You'd been drinking?
I'd had a couple. I wasn't drunk. My car was parked in, so I took the bike.
Whose bike?
Ron's. Well, Ron and mine. Pia thought bikes were dangerous, so I gave Ron the money to buy it, and he held it for me.
Okay, so you took the bike, then what happened?
It was raining. Roads were slick, and I came round a corner, and there was a car coming straight toward me, head on.
So you're on the wrong side of the road?
No, the other car was. And I swerved, but the car clipped me and it ran off the road.
So you're saying you were on the correct side of the road?
Yeah.
What proof do you have?
Well, none. Well, it happened so quickly. And I ran over, but the couple in the front, it was too late. I checked their pulses, but they were both dead. And then I heard this sound, crying. There was a baby in the back. 2 months old. I should have called the police. I should have gone for help.
What stopped you?
I was just... shock.
So you did nothing?
No, I wrapped the baby up in my jacket and I took it to the hospital.
And you left him there?
I knew somebody would find it there. I tried to help him out over the years. Sent him some money.
Have you told anyone else about this?
No. No, as far as Ron's concerned, someone stole his motorbike.
What did you do with it?
I dumped it in the lake at Lotus Point. What happens now?
I suppose you'll need to make a formal statement confessing to all of this.
I was wondering if I could ask you a favour.
So why aren't you having a big party?
We don't really want to make a fuss.
Yeah, but you just got engaged. People want to make a fuss, even if their own lives are a complete disaster.
Nah, look, a nice dinner with friends is all we need.
We were thinking about having something tomorrow night. Is that a bit late notice?
No. I'll even bring dessert.
No, you don't need to do that.
I want to make a contribution, and it's not exactly hard to order cake.
Yeah, I just hope Kyle's in a better mood by then.
Is he still not talking to you?
Well, he spends most of his time either in his room or at the beach.
I don't get it. He's always been such a positive kid.
We don't get it either.
Yeah, that's what makes it so difficult.
This is quite irregular.
Yeah, look, I realise that, but you've got my word, and it was 30 years ago. Surely a few more days wouldn't matter.
I'll start my investigation. The police divers will search the lake for the motorbike.
My wedding anniversary is in 3 days' time. After that, I'll sign a formal statement, I'll make a confession. I'll sign anything you want, but not before.
So why did you come in and confess now?
So you can protect Ron. This has got nothing to do with him. Those notes he was getting demanding a meeting.
I'll call him and tell him the police will sort it out. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Jones. This took a lot of courage.
I'd have been more courageous if I did it 30 years ago.
Better late than never.
I thought I'd shout you some breakfast.
I've already had it.
Maybe just a juice then? Come on, you must be thirsty after all of that exercise.
Not really, no.
What's going on, Kyle? I mean, if you're upset about the engagement, I'd rather just talk about it.
I'm not upset.
So you're going to come to tonight's dinner and you're going to genuinely be happy for us?
I said I'd be there.
What happened while you were away?
Nothing.
Well, you weren't like this before you left. We used to be mates. Has it got something to do with your mum?
She's got nothing to do with anything.
Kyle. Kyle, wait! I'm worried about you.
I have to go to school.
So many cakes. Is it wrong for me to want a slice of them all?
Take your time, honey. I'm not surprised you need that. I need one myself after all your tossing and turning last night.
Sorry.
It wouldn't be so bad if you just told me what was wrong.
It's a business, you know.
You're just in the bottom of a cycle, honey.
Yeah, rock bottom. Look, I better get going, yeah? See you later.
See you.
What about the double chocolate fudge?
Ah, that's the perfect choice for an engagement.
Yeah, I bet you say that about all your cakes. Let's order it. How are your plans coming along for the party? Everything organised?
Yeah, I guess.
You didn't seem too excited.
I'm just a bit worried about Brian, actually. He seemed quite distant in the last few days.
Well, maybe he's thinking about what to get you as a present, you know, and he can't decide between the diamond necklace and the diamond earrings.
That must be it.
Do you think it's too rich?
No such thing, Dal. Now let's get you back to school before they miss you. Don't worry, Stephen and Beck are going to love this cake.
Thank you.
No luck, huh?
I tried, I failed. He's still not talking. I think maybe you should talk to Angela about him. Ask her what happened over there.
Well, I've got to call her anyway, so it's worth a try.
Do you need to speak to her about the divorce?
Yeah, she never responded to my email. I really want to sell the Melbourne house as soon as possible. Once that's done, I think we should put in an offer on this place.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, Brian said the owners would definitely consider it. But you'd be pleased.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I think buying's a good idea. But
But what?
maybe we should get something bigger.
Why? Kyle and Kirsten won't be here forever.
Well, they might be. And if we end up having a baby of our own...
Maybe.
Yeah. You know, small little creatures about so high, can hardly walk.
You never mentioned having children before.
I know, but it doesn't mean I can't raise the idea now. Is there a problem?
Might be.
Are you saying you don't want to have kids with me?
I always thought that was understood.
Mrs. McManus?
Yes.
Sign here, please. Have a nice day. What's up?
Nothing.
Suppose we should have talked about this before.
Would have been good.
Wasn't expecting to have this conversation.
Clearly. Are you saying you don't want to have kids with me?
I always thought that was understood.